wait to powder. Whoa, Jesus, Kelsey! Every time.
Were you making a video?
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
She does that every time. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my Flawless Foundation routine for dewy skin. So if you want to see that, obviously just keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below what your favorite product is in the video or what your favorite part of doing glowy skin is. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. I post every Wednesday and Sunday, and I throw in bonus videos here and there. And without me rambling any further, let's get right into the video. So the first thing I do when I am doing my glowy skin routine is primer, and I use usually a combination of two, usually this Marc Jacobs and my Farsali Unicorn Essence. I really love both of these together, or if I don't use this, I will use my MAC strobe cream. So now what I'm going to do to get my glowy skin mix is use my Armani Luminous Silk Foundation and my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm going to mix them to be glowy as heck. I first got this idea from Katie, or Luster Lux. If you watch her on YouTube, she's one of my favorites. I'll link her channel below so you guys can go check that out. But yeah, I love this combination. It is amazing, and she was a genius for doing that. If you want a more drugstore version of this, I could do that as well. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to do that, you could do the True Match Lumi from L'Oreal and maybe the Maybelline Dewy Smooth Foundation. I don't know if that's really the name, but it's a dewy one, so you can maybe mix those together to get this finish. But let me know if you want to see that video down in the comment section down below. So I'm just going to take one pump of my Armani, and I'm taking about 2 to 3 pumps of my NARS Longwear Foundation. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix that up with the tip of my beauty blender. I'm going to go ahead and dot it around my face. I'm going to work in sections too, just because then I can get the glowiness that I deserve. Just kidding, that I want. But seriously, look at that red patch. That's kind of intense. But I'm just going to flip that over now and go ahead and pounce it in. Hello, Kelsey. Oh, you're Ellie. That is not Kelsey. Just continuing to pounce that into my skin. It's a really light layer now, but I build it up over time. And then I'll just take another layer of that going over. I'm not taking very much when I grab it from my little pan either. I'm just slowly building it up to get the radiance. Also taking it onto my eyeball because that's how I prime my eyes for foundation. So I do actually need to pump out a little bit more because apparently that was not enough to cover my face. Gotta make sure to get my nose too. My nose gets super red throughout the day, even though it's nighttime now. And I'm not really doing anything except for going and hanging out with friends. So I don't really have to worry about it, but still. I'm just going ahead, copying that move, layering and pouncing it in. Because just like an ogre and an onion, I've got layers. Foundation, that is. Moving on to the next step of my foundation for flawless skin. It's not foundation, it's concealer, but I'm using my NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer, or however you say it, Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Vanilla Light 2. This is about the same shade as my skin, which is why I use it under the eyes, most of the time under the eyes. And I'm just going to get this little brush right here. It's kind of dry and gross, but I just kind of dip it in, and then I'll like lightly just paint it on under the eyes, and then again I'll buff it out later with my sponge, and then I go on the outer corner of my eye, because well, actually pretty much all over my eye, because I get some discoloration that I don't want to show through. But I use this basically to just hide my under eye bags and all that jazz. And just any area that I need more coverage, I put it there. And I don't use it to basically highlight or anything like that. I use it to hide things. Just go ahead and blend that out. But I'm just going and blending that out with my beauty blender. Like so. To add just a little bit of highlight, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. And I'm just getting it on the inner corner there, tip of the nose, down the middle of the nose, and a little bit right in the center. Oh, my Cupid's bow too, but I always forget that. I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out again. This just adds a little bit more light to the high points of the face. I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty matchstick in the shade Amber to go ahead and contour with a cream, which is a new favorite of mine. I used to hate creamed things to contour with, but it has become like a staple in my collection ever since I found this. Just gonna go right here too to hide my chin area, give myself a jawline. And now I'm gonna take my little Morphe E8. Looks like this. It looks like a little foundation brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. Which this might be a bad idea because I did my cousin's makeup with it earlier, but we'll be fine. Ooh, do I look like I have a jawline now? And then I'm going to go ahead with my blender and just pounce it in even more, and then going to the nose. I don't touch the nose with the brush. It can kind of look streaky if I do that. So I just do this with my sponge. I didn't even put stuff there. Go me. Just making sure everything is blended out to perfection. So now I'm just going to go ahead. My eyes tend to crease a little bit while I sit and wait to powder. Whoa! Jesus, Kelsey! Every time.
Were you making a video?
Yeah. Oh!
Sorry.
She does that every time. Every time. I'm gonna powder my face now. Just starting off with the eyelids, I'm setting it with my sponge because it's convenient at the moment. Alright, now that my face is set with powder, I'm going to move on to contouring. My dog came downstairs. Hi, Charlie. Hi, buddy, come here. You're looking for food.
Hi, dog.
That's not food. Hi, puppy. Alright, so for contouring today, I'm using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I've been getting into this a lot recently. Before that, I used my Tarte Duo for about a year and a half without using anything else, and I ran out of that, so I came back to this. No dog. So now I'm all contoured and powdered and stuff like that, and so now I'm going to go in with bronzer, and I'm going to use my favorite Marc Jacobs bronzer. This one was limited edition, but it's coming back I think this summer, so that's super exciting. I'm going to need to get at least one more. I'm going to take my Morphe E2 brush and just make it look like I'm not super pale. Alright, now I'm just going to add a little bit of blush, and I'm using Tickled Pink by e.l.f., which if you didn't know, I'm an affiliate with e.l.f., so use my link in the description box. Alright, and then for highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Becca Moonstone. I could not read that for the life of me for a second. Alright, I am going to quick do my eyes off camera now that my highlight is finished, and then I'll be right back. And for my eyes, I'm honestly just using a little bit of the powders in my contour palette. So, alright you guys, so this is the finished makeup look. Super glowy, super dewy, and really, really easy to do. So yeah, if you want more videos like this one, maybe with the drugstore style or with all matte foundation, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. I post every Wednesday and Sunday, and I will see you guys in Wednesday's video. Bye guys.